we've been immersed for about a year now with our platform Dome. We developed a few years ago a platform for device management, not unlike many IoT product or device management platforms that are out there. The difference, again, with ours was we are using the ability to shrink protocols. Asymmetric or public key protocols that allow authentication capability down to fit on the actual device. So a device in the IoT or a device out there can actually manage its credential, manage its authentication without the need to connect to a cloud or a server to do that. Of course, connecting to a cloud and server is a very valid way with larger devices that come embedded with URLs to authenticate them. But again, if you have a very small device, it's only going to operate in a limited network, but could provide as an exposed platform. That was something that we were focused on. So we developed Dome, a device ownership and management solution where we manage a credential in the cloud in a blockchain for the device, but the device actually challenges and ensures it's talking to something authentic. We took that and translated it to the building automation world, where a building, again, as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, for years has run on processors managing elements of a building's operation today. And of course, is getting even more sophisticated. There's some really brilliant use of technology to make buildings smart, more comfortable, more adapted to our use. And all of that involves introducing more processors on the operational technology side. And to manage them, you connect them to the IT side. And of course, on the IT side is where we find the networks and then the databases and the back offices and of the people in the building. And that's where the danger emerges. So that has been an interesting challenge and a great use. And there's one additional element which you alluded to or may not realize you alluded to, and that is 99% of the market that we're talking about protecting exists. It's already there. The buildings have been built. They're running. So if you're designing a brand new smart building today, and if you were just fresh on the plane back, well, you wouldn't be fresh off your Zoom or digital call from CES with ideas for all the new technology you're going to put in it, likely there'll be some good security tools. But if your building is only 2, 3, 5 years old, you probably still want to use that very expensive air handler, cooling system, what have you have installed, but it probably has not got the protections you need. So retrofitting security to a pre-existing infrastructure is also a challenge, and something that we've addressed with something we call bump in the wire technology that we looked at for a period of time, and in fact developed some solutions with our partner Intel to deliver to industrial IoT, and have now adapted it for the building automation protocols like BACnet and later Modbus and KNX to retrofit security to a pre-existing infrastructure, in this case, a building, which is another challenge in making things secure in current days.